Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet. Hey, Olive.
MP, how are you?
Well, I can't complain. A little nervous, but I can't complain.
Looks like you're with Mr. Akpem today.
Yeah. Where is he again?
Same floor as Mr. Novak.
Okay. You got any advice for me?
On talking to Mr. Akpem?
Yeah, well, you've been working here for some time, you know.
I don't really know him like that. But you're a smart guy. I'm sure you're gonna be fine.
How do you know I'm a smart guy, though?
I can read people, and you're smart.
Cool. Thank you, but okay. So, what number am I thinking of right now?
I said I could read people. I'm not psychic.
It's kind of the same difference, a little bit.
It's a little different. Aren't you gonna be late for your meeting?
Yeah, I probably will be. Same elevator as usual?
Yes, they haven't moved.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, it's nice chatting with you. I'll see you later.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So what you say to MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the
That's
starters.
flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpem.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it.
Look,
I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue, that's all.
Century. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. That's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read too, but I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want slow plays.
Slow play it,
Oh, man.
exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's
Okay,
get it.
okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we gonna be golden.
Want some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
Number 27.
Let's do this, Wolves! Let's do this!
And so in the game for the Jazz, Colin Sexton is out there with MP. Then it's Lowry Markkinen. Then there's Rudy Gay. Here's MP. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
MP passes to Sexton. Gay kicks to MP. Gay is screen on Conley. Here's MP. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Got plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama. When it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Towns throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
MP, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. 11-point game. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-7 run. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mr. Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
MP, good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. No good on that one. And so it's Minnesota, 13 points up at the
29, Cortez, 16.
Guys on the group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Torian Prince. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley, then there's McDaniels, and it's Noel in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Conley, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the clock.
You're doing a nice job tonight, bro.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
Game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Markkanen finds MP. The Jazz working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Gay sets the pick for Clarkson. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 6.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Conley, and the layup falls. And it's 8 points for Conley.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to MP. Doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's McDaniels. He can't hit that time.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And it goes down 2 points. 8 points for MP.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Conley into the lane. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Conley against MP. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's McDaniels. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be this is a team clicking on all shifting gears to talk about the game on hand. Mike Conley. And that is it for half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution.
MP, I need to make something happen. Let's go. I got you. Go.
Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got MP. And it's Abaji in at the 3. Kicks it out to MP. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Here's Noel from deep three-point range, and it's Gay with the rebound. MP right side, and the shot goes in. MP's got 10.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Pass to Anderson. He kicks to Edwards. This game, he's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
And foul on the shot. The Jazz have shot 50% from the line, 6 of 12 so far.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And both free throws good for MP. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Noel passes to Reed. Anderson outside. Prince setting a pick for Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Passes to Horton Tucker. Back to MP. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
76. The Jazz. 66.
It holds him. And it's Anderson in for McDaniels. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Wolves 5.
Minnesota foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Team is in the penalty.
Checked in for Towns. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Edwards passes to Reed. Got it from 16 feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge, great run to finish it off.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Utah. Number 27. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The pass to Noel. Back to Anderson. Prince setting a pick for Anderson. Driving the lane to the right side. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time